Eyes up, YouTube. The new Equilibrium dungeon loot, very juicy, and I want you to get your hands on it. So in today's video, I'll be doing an in-depth guide on solo farming the first encounter, which will provide you with tier 4 and tier 5 loot drops. Now, let's get right into the video. The main thing that you need to do is make sure that you have 3 feats active. So follow the 3 feats that I have here up on the screen, and this will allow you to guarantee tier 4 drops with a low chance of having a tier 5 drop when you complete the first encounter. Now, if you can do the challenges feat with a fire team, it is a much better farm. But if you're a lonely solo player like me, then this is what we got. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys showing love and support on the channel. If you guys want to find a fire team to farm this with, join my Discord. I am always looking for people to play Destiny with. We just started up a new clan, so if you guys are interested in that, leave it in the comment section below. So when you load into the dungeon, you're going to be faced with this opening area. Now, you will have these drain banes that are there. For this first part though, you really just need to run past them. I would usually pop Arc Soul here and just run past these guys, no problem, to get to the main encounter. Once you get to the main encounter, in order to start it, you just need to kill the 2 behemoths that spawn up. They're very easy to kill. It takes 1 full combo with the Praxic Blade in order to kill them. Now I want you guys to be fully prepared. So the beginning ads here will spawn out of this door. They will also spawn out of the door below where I'm standing and over there in the corner where I'm looking. Now, you want to do this as quickly as possible. Even though you'll have plenty of time left, you want to make this an efficient farm. So the reason I showed you that is because you want to come over here and you want to kill all of these enemies as quickly as possible. Because as fast as you can kill these enemies, that's when you get the shielded Nameless Apprentice to spawn. Now, once he spawns in, I do like to expend my melees, because if you melee him, you will get him to pop his shield faster. Now, it doesn't matter how really far away he is, as long as you're down by the stairs and he pops his shield, he'll hit the generator. Then you hop on the pike, and you'll take the path that I have pathed here, because it's the easiest path to take. Now, once you've grabbed 6 of the buffs, your Gathering Shadow buff will change to Shadow Novice. This will allow you to break the shields on the Nameless Apprentices. Now, depending on the build that you decide to use for this, which I will showcase both builds that I recommend, with this current buddy build that I'm using, when you come out of the room, you want to hit your Renegade ability button to pop your Arc Souls, because this is going to be all of your survivability. And it's also going to help to keep you alive when it comes to jolting all the targets around. Now, once you kill the Nameless Apprentices, behemoths will spawn. So once you kill the Nameless Apprentices, what I like to do to keep as safe as possible here is to make sure that I can kill any of the behemoths that are behind you. Now, don't panic, you have plenty of time. So you want to take care of the behemoths, because every time you kill an apprentice, you will regain your buff timer, so you're not in any type of danger of losing that buff. One tip and side note that I do want to put on here is with the 3 feats active, you will have additional combatants that spawn that are higher tier combatants. Specifically, it's going to be 3 snipers that are going to be positioned on the outside area of the map. These are 3 Drain Bane snipers. I do want to point out here that they are very annoying. However, you do not want to target them. You don't need to kill them in order to complete the encounter. You just want to make sure that you stay away from them and use your healing abilities as best as you can to stay alive from their drain. Now, what I like to do here is I like to position myself where I'm going to be able to stay behind cover while still killing the Nameless Apprentices. And I like to make sure that I stay away from where the drop pod is going to drop. So as I kill that last one, you see the drop pod is right in front of me. If I'm close to that drop pod, I will die and your run will be over. Now, once you kill the last Nameless Apprentice, you will get 3 Colossus behemoths that spawn. They're significantly tankier than the other behemoths. However, it only takes 2 Praxic Blade combos where you go 3 lights and a heavy attack in order to kill them, especially with the build that we're using because we're getting the ignitions to proc as well. Once you kill all 3 Nameless Apprentices, you're pretty much in the clear. However, I will tell you the safest way to do this. You do not want to backtrack once you kill the last Nameless Apprentice. You want to keep going in a rotation in the same direction that you were previously going. This way, the ads don't overwhelm you because they definitely can. I do like to also pop my Song of Flame super to get the additional damage reduction when I go after the first Colossus. Once you kill all 3 of the big behemoths that spawn and then you take care of the other behemoths, the encounter is over. You don't have to worry about killing any of the other enemies, and then you can go ahead and collect your loot. Now, I did this run quite a few times, and in process of doing that, I only got a tier 5 once when I was farming it off camera. So just keep in mind that it's not a guaranteed tier 5, it is guaranteed tier 4, and you can manipulate this drop if you go and do your attunement. So if you're looking for a specific weapon, you can go ahead and attune to that weapon, and even though only certain weapons drop from this first encounter, you will still be able to get that drop from this encounter, so that's also a side option. Now, once you complete the encounter, all you need to do is just go ahead and reload into the encounter and you're good to go, and you can continuously farm this over and over in about 3 to 5 minutes. Now, this is my first time ever creating any kind of guide in this game, so let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought, or if there's some things I should maybe improve on. Also, if you guys want to see a full dungeon guide, leave that also in the comment section below, and I can go ahead and make one of those. I have a pretty easy way to farm the dungeon for people who maybe have never done it before, or if your fire team's going to tackle it for the first time. That makes it pretty easily, gives you some consistent 2 phases on all of the bosses, so just let me know in the comment section below if you guys want to see that. Anyhow though, that is the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will leave a full run here at the end of the video for any of you that want to watch it, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!